It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs playing host to the LA Clippers. Has a look. Carroll's shot no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
DeRozan, Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by DeMar DeRozan. To Beverly. Off the mark. DeRozan with the basketball. They trail by 2. He had all day and all night to knock down. That one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Leonard, Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here we go.
To Aldridge. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Clippers have the basketball. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Clippers have got it. It was right there. That is great vision to set it up. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Aldridge. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Rudy Gay. To Aldridge. Missed a wide open look. Williams into the front court. Leads 1. To George. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece. And that one out of bounds off a spur. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start. It's DeRozan. For 3. Misfires. It's no good. To Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Beverly into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Nearly got that one to go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
Spurs in possession. DeRozan. Deep right corner. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So the Spurs keep the basketball. Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, knocks it down from 3. Beverly into the front court. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. Count the basket at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Williams to Beverly. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
And the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Fires the 3. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good.
Substitutions. Entering the game.
And he makes them both. George drills the 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
DeRozan with the basketball. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The Spurs have the board. to Patty Mills. Count the basket inside.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Can't connect from inside. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 18, Marco Bellinelli. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Pick up.
George, that's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George to Beverly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
DeMar DeRozan. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Goes to the right side. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by DeMar Carroll. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
And he stuffs it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Terrific vision. DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To DeRozan. There's the toss. Crushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
To DeRozan. Clippers have got it. Patrick Beverly. 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
For 3. Knocks it down.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Good for 3.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Deep left corner. DeRozan. He buries it.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Ivica Zubac at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. To DeRozan. From long range. And it's Zubac with the rebound. To Paul George. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
DeRozan, tough matchup against George. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. To Leonard. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Working it outside to DeRozan. Beyond the arc for 3. And DeMar DeRozan, zero hesitation, pulls the trigger on the 3.
The body language was so bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down. Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
Leonard. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
George matched up with DeRozan. Knocked loose. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And the Clippers able to clear the board. Gets to the basket and scores.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. San Antonio ball. To DeRozan.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 25,
From the painted area, won't go down. Baseline drive. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. DeRozan with it. His guys down by 9. And the rebound taken down by Williams. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down 11. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Leonard, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul.
DeRozan. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Leonard to George. Trying to cash in. Shot by George. Misses. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Aldridge. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That's the end of the quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
To Paul George. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Rudy Gay matched up with Paul George. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Beverly. Strong finish for Paul George. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
For 3, can't get the bounce. Around the perimeter. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
They'll get it down low to Harold. No, I missed a short one there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
George against the Australian. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beverly into the front court. The lead is 15. To Leonard. Defense making the ball handler work. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Oh, he can't connect. To Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here's a chance from long range. Another chance to Patty Mills. Even to Zubats. Tips it. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Oh, he had it. Harkless to George. Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Patty Mills. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Leonard. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Leonard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. DeRozan. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
And he buries it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
San Antonio with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard swats it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Screen coming. DeRozan. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. That's rebounded by the Spurs. Mills in possession. His guys down big. DeRozan pulls up for 2.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scattering.
And the finish, slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2, Los Angeles Clippers.
Here comes the screen. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA